In this video, I would like to do a quick demo of this binary string code in NetBeans. I already loaded both samples in a couple of methods named writeBinaryFile and readBinaryFile. And I'm using the name of the file myfile.dat, which I suppose will be created in my project directory. So the code from this slide I just copied and pasted into writeBinaryFile, and the next slide, readingBinaryFile, I copied and pasted into this method. Alright, so let's run the program and see what it does. Okay, so it's reporting that writeUTF written 25 bytes and the writeCharacters has written 46 bytes. And then reading the data from a file confirms the same number of bytes processed by both of these methods, writeBinary and readBinary. So while reading the binary data, we're using a combination of these three classes: DataInputStream, BufferedInputStream, and FileInputStream. And DataInputStream is a class that implements data input interface for reading binary bytes from a binary stream, and it's reconstructing Java primitive types from that data. So we have methods like readInteger, readDouble, readFloat, and so on. In our sample, we're not trying these methods, but two of the methods that we do try is readUTF and readChar, demonstrating how we can apply these methods when dealing with strings. So data input object lets our application to get primitive Java data types from the file in a machine-independent way. BufferedInputStream class has the ability to buffer the input, and it has methods to navigate that buffer and reset the buffer position as necessary. In our case, we're using it to make sure we have the best program performance when reading the information. And finally, FileInputStream is a class that's doing all the work interacting with an operating system environment to obtain input bytes from a file in the actual file system. So notice how we compute the sizes of the data. So first of all, the data input stream tells us how many total bytes are available. And then we read the information, like using readUTF, and then we deduct still available bytes from the total number, and this way we know how many bytes we already processed and how many bytes are still remaining. So also notice that we assembled the second input stream, named string2, from the individual characters, because we call readChar to get one single character one at a time and concatenate these characters together to load the actual content of this second string from our binary file.